You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we got a follow-up video here to the Kelsey Plum. She was taking a shot at Caitlin Clark's situation involving the "Pay Us What You Owe Us" shirt, which would be like, no, you pay us. Your league lost money last year. It's lost money for what, 28 years now, 27 years, 26 years, however long, it ain't never turned a profit. Again, they're about to make more money. They are. The media rights deal, which is where all the money is about to push salaries higher. All right? I think what a lot of people really are sick of is they're sick of the activism part of it, which is what the other night was. Let's go out and show solidarity in protest kind of crap. And sports fans are like, oh, I'm here for the freaking All-Star game, if you want to call it that. I mean, that's just people have overwhelmingly got to a point where we're rejecting that kind of BS, right? Plus, people aren't dumb. They know this league's not made any money. So, of course, she made this comment, taking a shot at Team Clark. Sabrina Ionescu was not thrilled with it. Here we go.
Well, it was a very powerful moment. We didn't, at least as players, we didn't know that was going to happen. So I think it was kind of like a genuine surprise. But the T-shirt, just united front, was determined this morning that we had a meeting for. And, not to tattletale, but 0 members of Team Clark were very present for that. But no, we were just... We had a very...
that really needed to be mentioned.
I'm trying to make a situation light, okay? But yeah, no, I think it was just all of us getting on the same page for the game. We wanted to do something that was just united and collective, and I thought that it was a very powerful moment and got the point across. And
Okay, so anyway, Plum took a shot at Caitlin Clark during that whole thing about Team Clark wasn't very present for that. And the pettiness and the absurdness of all of this is not lost on a 3-time NBA champion. If you guys do not know who Stacey King is, played for the Bulls. He was somewhat of an enforcer himself. This was Dennis Rodman headbutting Stacey King back in the day.
Anderson makes the move into the corner for Ellis. Baseline jump shot. Behind the backboard, he put that one in.
And you're fixing to see them. They're about to go, all right? Yeah, Stacey King plays for the Bulls. There he is. And next thing you know, that situation would devolve. All right? We all remember how Rodman was. Stacey King wasn't no punk back in the day at all. He was not having that shit. He was not happy with the worm at all. So that is who Stacey King is, all right? Played for like a decade in the NBA. Like I said, he won 3 titles. Well, he is now coming out making some comments about these players, Kelsey Plum, and this whole situation right here. All right? So I'll just start right here. The women's basketball players made a powerful statement, powerful, during Saturday night's pregame of the All-Star game when they all took the court wearing shirts bearing the message, "Pay us what you owe us." By the way, I'm going to show you a Kathy Engelbert video in a minute, a fake one, but it's hilarious. However, the former NBA champion and now broadcaster Stacey King surmised that the shade guard, L.A. Sparks, the guard, I guess it's supposed to be, the shade that the guard, Kelsey Plum, threw, there, I corrected it, at Indiana Fever megastar Caitlin Clark, come on, Yahoo Sports, during the post-game press conference indicates the pettiness that may come back to haunt the CBA negotiations. And he goes on to give that statement I just played the video from. This was not lost on Stacey King, who says he wants to see nothing but the NBA players get their due, the WNBA players get their due. However, He added that they're making it harder on themselves by criticizing the very same player who has a hand in making all this happen. Quote, as you're fighting for better salaries, you're portraying a united front at your biggest event. You still find a way to throw shade at Caitlin Clark. Why? Stacey King posted. Quote, look at Sabrina's reaction to Plum's comment. It says a lot. Some of these girls are really petty, and someone needs to explain to them it's hurting their league, and it's sad to see. No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. And of course, yeah, Caitlin Clark is completely on board with them trying to get more money. She should be. She's playing in the league. But the CBA negotiations are going on. The media rights deal is going to lead to more money. What's up with all the public pomp and circumstance shit? That's the thing that everybody's got an issue with, is naturally allow this to run its progression. Now, if you're looking for $3 million a year, forget it. Fold the whole league up. But if you're looking for a reasonable raise where you go from $100,000 a year to $200,000, that's going to naturally progress because you're getting a flood of money from TV revenue. But people are tired of the activism shit from this league. And the other night with those shirts was a sign of activism. It's an activist basketball league, and people are fed up with it. They're like, you got regular sports fans watching your league now. What is this crap? Even Adam Silver made a public statement saying we're not going to do that shit no more. It got out of hand, and we're out of the political/activism business. Adam Silver literally made that comment. It would be good served if the league would, if the WNBA and Kathy Engelbert would follow suit. She's not going to because she's scared of these players. Wow. So, Heavens FX on Twitter is great follow. And he put out this parody video that I guess used AI of Kathy Engelbert giving this speech. You can see in the background WWNBA Raw, and it's got a picture of basketball players beating the hell out of each other. And this is Kathy Engelbert with an emergency press conference to address the officiating. This was hilarious.
Good afternoon. We are fully aware that league officiating is a mess. Blown calls, wild inconsistencies, flow-killing, glacially paced reviews that still end up called wrong, loss of game control that escalates into violence. It's a bad look. The main issue is that our current officials are holdovers from the WBC era, the W before Clark. Back when our main marketing strategy was stapling flyers to foam poles and giving away tickets with combo meals. The crews were used to small, intimate settings, hearing every sneaker squeak and concession workers sneeze. Then Caitlin Clark showed up and boom, we went from a corner ma and pa store to McDonald's overnight. Our officials simply haven't been able to adjust to the loud crowd noise and attention. That's why I've authorized an immediate nationwide search to find top-tier replacement officials who can handle the pressure, offering a starting pay of $180 per game to attract the best. And if you grade out consistently, there's a chance we'll throw in some Taco Bell certificates. New hires will hit the court next month. There's no doubt we've mishandled and underestimated the Caitlin Clark effect. Our operations and execution have been lagging, but we're working to catch up. And soon we hope to provide a product worthy of the fans, which in turn might possibly make this league profitable one day.
That was everything literally stuffed into a minute 30 video. The Taco Bell thing was a great little add-on. They might even be some Taco Bell for you. $180. That's hilarious. It really is. But it's kind of right. You know, I mean, they went from being the mom and pop that was, I guess pop would have been the NBA. Living off the NBA and arenas where, like I did a video earlier a few days ago, and it was talking about, it was interviewing old WNBA fans and them talking about not wanting to see players get booed in road arenas. It's like, we don't boo the players. What? You're sports fans. When they hit the free throw line, and I've noticed it, when they go to the free throw line, I'm like, why are they not being booed out of the arena right now? Oh, we don't want an environment like football games. Too bad. That's a wrap. Regular sports fans have entered the chat and taken over the chat. And now, also coming from watching other sports leagues, and especially basketball, college and pro, we've seen good officiating. Frankly, I've seen better officiating in high school East Texas basketball. And I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you, actually. Which is in a massive indictment of the league. That's hilarious, though. It really is. Yeah, when NBA players, look at how many NBA players have come out and tried to tell the WNBA players, quit acting the way you're acting towards Caitlin Clark. Charles Barkley's called him. I mean, all these people have called him out. And they just blinders on. Instead of being a united front and all working together, Kelsey Plum can't help it. She's got to be a total B and still take a shot at Caitlin Clark. It's crazy. It really is. Yeah, you're lucky to have any fans at all. I mean, I guess you didn't at one point. Not really, judging by the television ratings. Oh, this league is nuts. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Before we jump in, make sure you go to our merch store. Our Make Basketball Great Again shirt and our newest shirt that just came out. Both shirts are brand new. The American Flag Skull Fever Enforcer shirt. And use promo code CC22 for 20% off.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.